Imagine you open an app and say, book me the cheapest flight to Dubai. Pay with whatever crypto I have. Confirm it on-chain. You don't pick a chain, you don't touch a bridge, you don't choose a wallet. An AI agent just does it. Now, in the last video, we talked about BitTensor, the protocol building decentralized AI. And one question came up in the comments that I couldn't stop thinking about. Great, BitTensor builds the AI, but where does that AI go to actually work? That one question is exactly what Near Protocol answers. And this is not science fiction. The question is not whether this technology works. The question is, do you understand what it means for the token? In today's video, we're going to explore what Near Protocol actually is, how its chain abstraction and AI intent system works under the hood, why its tokenomics are structurally different from almost any other L1, and how it stacks up against BitTensor. If you watched the BitTensor video, perfect. This is a direct continuation of that story. If you haven't, the link is in the description. I'd strongly recommend watching that one first. Problem setup. Crypto's biggest pain point, fragmentation. Think about the state of crypto right now. There are over 100 active blockchains: Ethereum, Solana, Arbitrum, BNB Chain, Avalanche, and dozens more. Every single one has its own wallet, its own gas token, its own bridge protocol, its own failure modes. Want to buy something on Ethereum? You need ETH. On Solana? You need Sol. Need to move funds between chains? Use a bridge. Pay the fees, wait the time, and even then, carry the risk that something breaks in transit. This is crypto's biggest structural problem: fragmentation. Everything is locked in isolated silos that barely talk to each other. Now think about what happens when AI agents enter this picture. Autonomous programs that will need to make decisions, execute transactions, and manage assets, potentially across 5 chains simultaneously. Every chain needs its own wallet, its own gas balance, its own bridge navigation. That doesn't scale. Near's answer is, tell the agent what you want to accomplish. I'll handle everything else. Core concept. What is Near Protocol? Near Protocol is a Layer 1 blockchain, mainnet launched in 2020, built around its own Nightshade sharding technology. But in 2026, Near is no longer positioning itself as just another blockchain. It's positioning itself as a universal orchestration layer, a platform where AI agents, humans, and smart contracts can all work together seamlessly, regardless of which chain the relevant tokens or applications live on. Near's core idea is called chain abstraction. The concept is straightforward. Hide the complexity of the underlying blockchain infrastructure from the user. You just express what you want to do. Near's system figures out how to do it, which route to take, and what the cheapest path is. Here's a simple analogy that makes this click. Think about Google Maps. You enter a destination. You have no idea which highway it'll route you through, which turns it'll make, where the traffic jams are. Maps handles all of that. Near is doing exactly that for crypto. Or core technology. Near intents, shade agents, and the new era of AI on-chain. Now, let's get into the actual engine that powers Near's entire AI story. Near built a system called Near Intents. How does it work? Let's be direct about it. You, or an AI agent, simply express an intention. Something like, I want to swap 100 USDC on Ethereum for Sol on Solana at the best available rate. Then, Near's network of independent parties called solvers compete to find the optimal path to execute that. Which bridges to use, which dexes, at what fee. You don't touch any of it. The transaction executes. By April 2026, this system had processed over $6 billion in cumulative volume. In March 2026, Brave Browser natively integrated Near Intents, giving access to over 70 million users without them ever leaving their browser. Many of those users are flowing through Near's infrastructure without even knowing Near's name. Near's full AI stack. What's live? Shade agents. autonomous AI agents capable of executing DeFi strategies or booking real-world services, running inside trusted execution environments, TEEs, meaning your data is encrypted even from the nodes processing it. AI prompt privacy, May 2026. Near AI introduced local PII anonymization. Personally identifiable information is automatically stripped from your prompts before they're sent to models like ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini. Ironclaw, February 2026. Security-focused AI assistant operating inside isolated WebAssembly environments, private by design. Venice integration, March 2026. AI platform Venice integrated with Near AI for verifiably private model inference. Your prompt goes into a hardware-isolated environment, gets processed, and returns. Neither Venice nor the infrastructure provider can see the content. Confidential treasuries, May 2026. Trezor launched on Near. Private on-chain multisig, payroll, and cross-chain payments across 35-plus chains. Over $68 million moved confidentially through Near's infrastructure in just 1 month, 2026 upgrade. And right now, in June 2026, there's a major upgrade, the V2.13 upgrade. 2 things are in it. First, dynamic resharding. The network can now automatically scale its own capacity as demand grows. No human intervention required. Think of it like a highway that adds lanes on its own during rush hour, then removes them when traffic clears.
Second, post-quantum cryptography. Near is launching a testnet for its MLDSA signature scheme, designed to protect users against the theoretical threat of future quantum computers breaking current encryption standards. Near is getting ahead of a threat that most chains haven't even acknowledged.
Tokenomics. The Near token, halving, fee switch, and a path to deflation. Now, let's talk about what long-term investors actually care about most: tokenomics. 2 structural changes happen to Near in quick succession, and together they make a genuinely interesting case. Change number 1, the halving upgrade, October 30, 2025. Near's annual inflation was cut from 5% down to 2.5%, meaning the network now issues approximately 32 million new Near tokens per year instead of the previous 64 million. That's a direct supply reduction. Less tokens entering circulation means less constant sell pressure from validator rewards. Before-after inflation chart, 5% bar versus 2.5% bar. Show around 32 million new tokens per year versus around 64 million. Clean, simple graphic. Fee switch. Change number 2, the intense fee switch, February 23, 2026. Now 100% of transaction fees generated by Near Intense flow directly into open market purchases of Near tokens, a protocol-level buyback mechanism. Every single transaction on the Intense layer creates structural buy pressure on the token. By March 2026, this fee switch was running at an annualized rate of $60.6 million. And here's a specific number analysts have identified: the deflationary threshold.
If daily Intense volume reaches $177 million, Near becomes net deflationary, meaning more Near is being bought and removed from circulation than is being newly issued. The trailing 90-day average as of March 2026 was $77 million. The threshold is still ahead, but the direction is right, and it's a measurable, observable target.
Head-to-head. Near versus BitTensor. They're different, not competing. A lot of you are probably thinking BitTensor was AI plus crypto. Near is AI plus crypto. Aren't these the same thing? They're not. These 2 protocols are solving fundamentally different problems, and they're actually more complementary to each other than competitive. Let me show you the direct comparison. Head-to-head. Near protocol provides the infrastructure for AI agents to execute transactions, cross-chain settlement across 35-plus blockchains, privacy-preserving compute via TEEs, chain abstraction, hides all complexity, fee-driven buyback tokenomics. Revenue? Roughly $60 million annualized, March 2026. BitTensor, or Tau, decentralized marketplace for AI models and compute.
Miners compete to produce best AI output. Subnets, specialized AI task markets. Proof of intelligence consensus. Bitcoin identical supply cap, 21 million tau.
Revenue? About $15 million annual versus $328 million in emissions. Analogy. Here's the cleanest way I can frame this. ByteTensor is the factory where AI models are built, where they compete, evolve, and get better through open market pressure. Near is the highway and payment system those AI models travel on, executing transactions, settling payments, and moving value across chains. One builds the intelligence, the other moves it. The ecosystem is incomplete without both. There's real risks, because we don't just sell hype. Let's be honest about the risks, because if you don't understand the downside, you're not prepared. Risk number 1, the Arthur Hayes exit, June 7th, 2026. BitMEX co-founder Arthur Hayes fully exited his Near position, publicly calling it profit-taking after holding for over a year. On the same day, on-chain investigator Zach XBT alleged Hayes used his followers as exit liquidity, having publicly endorsed Near before selling. Near dropped sharply that day. This is a clear signal. Near's price is highly sensitive to influencer sentiment, and that's a real vulnerability. Risk number 2, the deflationary threshold is still far away. We talked about the $177 million daily volume threshold, but the trailing average is still only 77 million. If volume growth stalls, the fee-based buyback mechanism loses its force, and inflation reasserts itself as the dominant supply dynamic. Risk 3, cross-chain bug exposure, April 2026. In April 2026, a Litecoin zero-day bug caused approximately $600K in exposure for Near Intense users. The team pledged to cover the losses, which was responsible, but the lesson is important. When you're connected to 35 plus chains, every one of those chains' vulnerabilities becomes your vulnerability too. Risk 4, the competitive window is narrowing. Chain abstraction is no longer a Near exclusive concept. Solana is expanding its own cross-chain capabilities, Ethereum has third-party abstraction layers developing around it. The window for Near to establish a dominant position on this narrative is getting smaller. Risk 5, the developer adoption race. Near still has to win the battle for developer mindshare against Solana, Ethereum, and Sui. If developers don't choose Near, network activity stays flat, and the entire fee-driven tokenomics model depends on that activity growing, not just holding steady. Price outlook. Where could Near go? 2026 and beyond. Let's talk price. And as always, this is market analysis, not financial advice. In June 2026, Near is trading around $2.24. In late May 2026, the protocol posted a 28% single-week surge when the privacy and scaling upgrades were announced. Its 90-day return leading into that point was approximately 115%, with daily trading volumes briefly exceeding $1 billion following major announcements. Bear case, $1.50 to $2.50. High-profile exits continue, deflationary threshold never reached, competing chains capture developer market. Base case, $2.50 to $5. V2.13 upgrade successful. Intense volume grows steadily, halving tokenomics hold, AI agent adoption builds organically. Bull case, $5 to $9 plus. Near becomes the default AI agent settlement layer. Deflationary threshold crossed, potential US spot ETF approval. Catalysts. And these are the specific catalysts worth watching closely. Keep these on your radar. V2.13 upgrade going live, June 2026. Dynamic resharding and post-quantum signing. If this rolls out smoothly, it's a significant technical confidence signal. Daily intense volume approaching $177 million. This is a real, measurable on-chain metric. As it approaches the deflationary threshold, expect a sentiment shift. Near spot ETF. The Bitwise Near Staking ETP is already listed on Nasdaq Stockholm. A major US-based approval signal could unlock significant institutional capital flows. AI agent economy becoming real. If autonomous AI agents become a mainstream use case in 2026 and 2027, Near is positioned as the most central infrastructure player in that story. Near Protocol is not BitTensor's competitor, it's BitTensor's infrastructure partner. BitTensor built the decentralized AI factory. Near is the highway those AI models travel on to deliver their output. Near's tokenomics are genuinely interesting. A halving combined with a fee-driven buyback is a combination you almost never see on a Layer 1. But the risks are equally real. Influencer sensitivity, cross-chain exposure, and a deflationary threshold that's still a meaningful distance away. If this video gave you something valuable, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with one person in your circle who is serious about crypto and AI. Thanks for watching.